Good morning. Let's have a look at yesterday. And I started using the Go Live facility here at Footballtradingprofits.club. So you might want to pop along when we're having a session. Keep the chat feed open. I've found now how to use the Go Live. So we can do a live stream to update you instantly on goals and how to react and how to get your profit. Looking at yesterday, Granada and Cadiz. Cadiz tend to score first half. So that was our angle in there. Take on this Granada lead, very short odds, and there was a missed penalty, which isn't showing up here. Not a missed penalty, but a VAR penalty, which was disallowed, which was a real pity. That would have nailed us about a 10-1 return there. Celta Vigo and Betis. Celta Vigo thoroughly deserved this win based on the in-play stats. But it was very difficult for me to take on Betis, given the form they've been in this season. Laying the draw second half, good defensive display from Mallorca, who are in a bit of form. It took a 78th minute Rudiger goal. Mallorca will be absolutely gutted. But if you play not to lose, and this kind of negative football is going to bite you. Girona, Atletico Madrid, top three clash. And another scalp for Girona after taking the scalp of Barcelona. Superb performance. They're having the season of their life. Can that continue next season? Paris Saint-Germain, well, as easy as like, really, against Toulouse. No real play there. Yesterday was all about the goals before half-time. 1.18, 1.36, 1.22, 1.3. The only side not to oblige was Olympiacos before half-time, but we laid over 1.5 goals to cover that 1-0. Got out break even, at least I hope you did. 20-minute rule in full effect yesterday. Got a goal before half-time, post 20 minutes for AEK Athens. 32nd minute there. 2-0 for PAOK, got you an even better return. Again, 0-0 after 20 minutes. Charles Schwab missing a penalty and Samata missing a penalty. They're going to have to do some penalty practice, these two clowns. Being paid 5 figures a week and you can't score from 12 yards. Panathinaikos. Goal before half-time, 25th minute. So all obliging yesterday. It's a nice little technique, but do bear in mind with Greece that there is no spectators. So that's probably the reason behind Olympiacos underperforming. Liga Ha'al. We got that 2-2. In fact, it ended up with a 3-3. I did implore you to get out at the 2-2. We would have made a far better profit. What happened here? Well, Sakhanin took the early lead. And when you see a side at these kind of odds taking an early lead, just think about taking them on. We're talking a very, very early lead. So you could have laid Sakhanin, back Hapoel Tel Aviv in the match odds market. That would have been even nicer. But it looks as if Altman got the rebound and scored. So 2-2, excellent performance. Job done. Sakhanin actually got the third goal to make it 2-3. But if you cashed out at 2-2, you're safe as houses. Easy as you like for Maccabi Tel Aviv yesterday, but no real trading angle, alas. They got the goal just on the cusp of half-time, which was a real pity because we were looking at taking on that draw second half. Got a 1.29 favourite. Well, they did score first, and they did come from behind here. That was a possible angle, all dependent on your faith in Maccabi Haifa. They couldn't take advantage of the red card late on. And Coppa Italia, well, quite simply, it's up to you if you play or not. You see Cremonese scoring first against Roma. Roma coming back to win. But Napoli, Inter Milan haven't bothered with this cup. It's you're walking a tightrope, really. But some strong players. Romelu Lukaku, Pablo Dybala. That's a quite strong side for the special one. Maybe he's noted. Inter Milan. Napoli are out and he can add some silverware before he departs. On to today. And we've got Spanish La Liga. Let's head off, have a look at the research here. So you click on this, Well, Crystal Palace Everton, I'm not even going to bother in the FA Cup. Osasuna Almeria. Be careful. Almeria edging towards their first win of the season. They were so close against Mallorca. A couple of 0-0s at home now. They do need to overcome conceding 2+ goals far too regularly away against the top 15. This is 12th against 20th today. Osasuna's 3-2-0 wins against 16th and lower suggests that Almeria may have to wait for their first win of the season. Sevilla and Atletico Bilbao, 2.15. No wonder the market's lukewarm about Atletico Bilbao. Sevilla have been very competitive against the top 7. 2 1-1 draws and a loss, both teams scoring. They play 5th today. Ordinarily, though, a side like Atletico Bilbao are unbeaten home and away against 7th and lower, would be edging towards bank material, but the market's lukewarm. Do watch out for an over-deliverance from Sevilla. If seasonal form dominates, Atletico will dominate. Look out for a goal before half-time if we expect Atletico to score today. They're unbeaten home and away against 7th and lower. 7 out of 9 goals scored away have come first half for Atletico Bilbao. Las Palmas Barcelona. This could be a banana skin for Barca. Against the top 8 at home, Las Palmas. 2-1 win, 0-0, and a 2-0 win. Win-win loss, win-win draw at home latest for Las Palmas. They've beaten Atletico Madrid 2-1 as well. They will fear nobody. Barcelona have not been their usual selves. It's a club on the rebuild. This could be very, very competitive. If Barcelona lead 0-1 late on, due consideration for taking them on. Las Palmas could be a shock tonight, so watch out for them. The Islanders at home have been excellent. Coppa Italia, question mark basically. Juve do seem to have an easy run of it tonight against Salernitana if they're up for the cup. Greek Super League, don't forget, no crowd. Panathinaikos, Panathinaikos, not the best match in the world. If Panathinaikos can score 2 goals again as they have at home recently, that may be enough. 2-0, 3-2 goals scored at home recently for them. Panathinaikos are poor on the road. They've conceded in the last 9 away, failed to score in the last 3 away. Massive 9 goals conceded away in the last 15 minutes as well. So they're going to be vulnerable, Panathinaikos, late on, if they are competitive into the 75th minute. Atromitov and Kifisias, quite simply, Kifisias newly promoted, and they look like newly promoted side. Only 2 wins came at home. No win in 6 away. 5 1-0 defeats away by half-time for this Kifisias side. That's it for today. We do have a smattering, I think, of other matches. The Professional Development League, quite simply, over 2.5 goals is your usual modus operandi there. Liga Ha'al doesn't appeal greatly tonight. Any start today? Well, it's a very bitty coupon. There's no solid start time. You've got a 3 o'clock, then you've got a 4 o'clock, then you've got a 5 o'clock, then you've got a 6:15. I'll have a look at those 4 matches. Again, I'm not staying up for Las Palmas or Crystal Palace. It's complete imponderable. Juventus Salernitana is a cup match. So it's up to you if you play or not. As you see with Roma, if you had faith in them, you'd have profited. Watch out for the going live. I can do it now. I've sussed out how to do it on Microsoft Edge. Can't get it to work on Google Chrome. So now and again, I think if you allow notifications, if there's a facility for that, I'm not sure, but it should pop up for you. You'll be alerted whenever I go live. But do expect the starting point today to be probably about 4 o'clock. If I trade at all, it's a very bitty coupon. You want to. It's a large investment of time on one match at a time. I prefer your old Blood and Thunder Saturdays and Sundays where we got hundreds and hundreds of 3 o'clocks, which we can play all at the same time. That's a more efficient use of time. So I might be up and about today. If there's an extremely strong trade, I'll make sure you get it. Have a great day, and do watch out for the live streams now. And I'd love your feedback on them. You enjoying them? it gives you a nice quick glimpse into what's happening, and I can alert you immediately about whether to cash out, get involved, or top up. Have a great day.